I've heard is potential, potential, potential. It's the one thing that was always attached to me. You can't live on potential forever. I was 21 years old. Mr. McMahon himself proclaimed me as the future of the company. Guess how many world titles I've won since then? Just to admit, there's only one person I can blame for that. I lost passion at the time. I was in my own head. Maybe I should have worked a little harder. Like, it just blows my mind.
In the midst of chaos, what is it that you see? Is it victory?
And you're gonna find out why they called me the chosen one, the Scottish warrior, the one's up beat your ass, the intercontinental champion.
Or is it all just broken dreams?
This guy's the future. I was concerned one day they're just going to say it was the past.
When you look in the mirror, is it pride that latches onto your eyes? Or is it the veil of all your broken dreams?
In the end, I'll be damned if the world's going to remember Drew McIntyre as an idiot playing air guitar.
The mirror hisses, not to scare you, but to wake you. The very ground that we walk bears forth a sickening yet simplistic cause. For every step taken in the name of glory, there, unfortunately, is a cost.
When you're from this country and you've got such, brave, determined figures, the people who were told, how are you going to pull off the impossible? You've got a dream. You go for that dream, you hold on to that dream, and you make that dream happen.
You'll literally have a golden opportunity. You're going to look back one day and say, oh my God, I was in WWE.
Are you willing, Drew, to take it on as a man? Or will you simmer into obscurity?
I was angry. My dream and my professional life was falling apart, and that was about the time my mom got sick.
Scotland, in the midst of the royal burr, where kings once graced the lands of iron.
It was almost like unattainable. Nobody from Scotland had ever been signed to WWE. I was the kid who said I'm going to be the first Scottish guy ever signed to the WWE, and I believed it that much.
A man who dared to dream as Scottish. Was he a psychopath? How dare he think that he could change the tides of history? Silly him, they all whispered. However, he rose from the ashes of impossibilities, a dream ushered in by the great footsteps of man in the wrestling ring. Their blood, sweat, tears, and most importantly, their dreams.
Austin 316 says I just whipped your ass.
The dream took off their own path. It was this dream that turned the commoner into a warrior.
The boyhood dream has come true.
I know I can make a Shyness. I believe in you, fella. I believe in you. The dare to believe led to a call that will forever change everything. When Drew set foot in America, he knew that his dreams were truly not broken.
From developmental to television.
The chosen one. It's gonna be sink or swim if this kid doesn't make it.
I know the way I thought at the time. I didn't think the way I think now.
Well, I'd like to say I'm surprised, but I'm not.
I was a bit more cocky, and yeah, I thought I deserved it. But now this is just going to be it forever. I'm going to win multiple titles.
We are willing to give you a chance. At FCW, his heart shattered. How could they not see his greatness? Why? Perhaps the cold words of his non-believers were right. Perhaps it was all just a dream. The closer it came, the further away it all seemed. Despite his doubts, Drew accepted the challenge. Nothing could deter him. This was it. After years in the dungeon, Drew emerged stronger, the loud horn from Titan Tower breaking every ounce of doubt.
As a kid, I did imagine I would be here. I imagined it every single day since I was 6 years old. It was almost like unattainable. Nobody from Scotland had ever been signed to WWE.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, he's the chosen one. The chosen one. From peasant to chosen one. Finally, the world had acknowledged him. But when you gain favor, my child, you also gain the gravest gifts of them all. Hatred. Opportunities for greatness slowly began to slip away. Like a whisper, they vanished into the unknown.
True Mcintyre is a hyped up fraud.
And just as it felt like it was realigning, the biggest blow. Well, I have an idea, pal. The fall. Once a feared, favored warrior, now a novelty act. One night, the mirror that he avoided looking at finally pulled him closer, and the mirror looked away in shame.
In the end, I'll be damned if the world's going to remember Drew McIntyre as an idiot playing air guitar.
As board of director, it is my duty to let you know that your services are no longer required, Drew. We wish you the best in your future endeavors.
Fired. The dream turned into a nightmare. His identity shattered.
I achieved my potential, and one day I would return to WWE.
The words echoed like a heavy curse. At least you did something. That's all that matters, man. At first, this words seemed like a prophecy, hopeful, like a spark in the dark. But he couldn't escape the stench of failure. It was too hard to ignore. As he laid on the floor with his ass, he finally found the courage to stand up, dust himself, and get back to work. His counselor, the gym.
Boy. And I was going to finally achieve my potential, and one day I would return to WWE, man.
Drew finally rose from the ashes of his failures. Finally, he found a new path. The independence, the grind.
Chosen one. Failed, then fired, forced to reinvent myself. And ultimately, I took my second chance.
Then TNA. The TNA ring became his battleground, where he fought for respect. And then the call came again. Congratulations, mate. You've made it again. Come back home. The prodigal son, summoned into NXT. The Scottish warrior, broken but not defeated, was finally reborn. The dream that was buried beneath the rubble of doubt finally awoke. His dreams unbroken.